Your YouTube growth starts with your mindset because your channel can only grow as far as your beliefs goes. Let me show you why. When I started my YouTube channel, I was so inspired by all the ideas out there. I knew my why when I made the decision to start, but somewhere along the journey, I got lost in all the tips and I really forgot how to implement my mindset and my core beliefs. And my core beliefs is that we can make success any way we want if we understand that we have that power. I'm not objecting to strategies and tips. I'm just pointing to there is just ways that other peoples have had success with, but you can go your own path. And if you have a mindset that you don't have what it takes, chances are that you will not stay consistent enough to explore and have fun and allow yourself to grow and use YouTube as your playground of growth. And instead, you will probably give up far too soon. And the main problems I see and that I really can relate to is overthinking, wanting to reinvent the wheel every time I'm going to create a new video. It's like I thought that teaching valuable things needed to be like a new creation every time, but we expand from what we already know. Another really common struggle is self-doubt. We compare ourselves to others. We compare ourselves with the inspiration, but use inspiration as fuel, like, okay, she really or he really pointed to something inside of me, something that resonated, that is within me, not based on their valuable content. It already resides within me. And comparison is such a danger trap because instead of using inspiration and modeling and add our new creations to them, we start to replicate. Maybe replicate their trying to speed up the pace, I had this thing that I really try to speed up the pace, but I talk like this in pauses because I think very much. It's like a constant stream of ideas when I talk, and this is the same in my everyday life. And then I ask myself, but don't I like that? Yeah, I do. I like to have a space, a portal open for creative flow to constantly stream to me. So if I like that, but my audience doesn't, then they are not the right audience for me. Instead of me trying to adjust myself for somebody else's need, when there are already great teachers out there that are exactly that is just like backward thinking, backward operating. But often we do that. So stop doing that. Share it in your way. And if you want to improve a skill, if it's regarding your delivery and pace, make sure that it comes from within you. This is a new way of expressing that I would love to adapt and try out. Yeah, then you are on the right way. But if you feel like, okay, I need to do this because this creator do it like that, then you are completely off guard. Then you are completely moving in the wrong direction. You want to move in a direction of alignment. So this video is very much about mindset. Which different types of mindset you can adapt so that it is beneficial for you, so that it serves your journey. And the link between YouTube growth and mindset. Your channel is like a mirror of your mindset. What is in your head shows up on the screen. What you choose to share, how you talk, how you pace, how you deliver is a direct reflection of the programs operating in your mindset. And mindset is not just positive thinking. It's about how you act, what content you create. Does it align with what you want to create, or are you creating it just to get views? And it shows in your consistency, because if you don't enjoy what you do, you probably will not be that consistent, and consistency is not only key for YouTube growth, but also for your personal development growth. And all those fear and self-doubt and comparison with others can freeze your growth. But on the other hand, confidence helps you post more consistent. It helps you deliver more content within the content because your energy is there. It's genuine, it's engaged and genuinely, and experiment freely. So think about the last time you hesitated to post. Why? What was the stories that were projected on the screen of your mind telling you not to post? Or why you should wait posting? What stories do you tell about your YouTube potential? There are so many creators out there that really, from the beginning of the journey, had the mindset of success. Not because they thought they were superior, but because they knew that they had to believe in themselves in order to go all the long way to the end goal. But it is not end goal because it's constantly evolving and growing. So if you want to grow a channel without burnout and quitting, these mindset shifts is everything. Shift from perfection to progress. See progress as your allowance to explore, have fun, and grow. And that's the only way to grow, by stretching out of your comfort zone. And you cannot stretch if you put up this limitation, this wall saying you need to be perfect, then you will stay exactly where you are. Perfection doesn't grow from staying. Perfection, or rather better, grows from, you guessed it, going. So start imperfectly. Allow yourself. Go messy. I know that you've all heard it, but that's true. Go messy. The growth and the journey will unfold as soon as you get going. But if you stay, nothing unfolds. And shift from scarcity to audience. Instead of focusing on what other creators already doing out there, know that YouTube have room for everything. So don't compare. There is audience for all type of different personalities and contents and thingies out there. YouTube is the place. And shift your focus from the end result to process. The end result has no deadline. It has no finish line. So don't obsess too much over it to start with. The finish line, the success, is just the fuel for this journey. If you don't allow yourself to focus on creating and learning and exploring and just connecting, and only focusing on views and subscribers, chances are you will give up long before you even see the light of that success that you dreamt of. Focusing on the outside results, the views, subscribers, and the success goal is the wrong aim. Subscribers and audience, subscribers and views is the result of us allowing ourselves to grow. So ask yourself, which of these three do you struggle with the most? Is it perfection over progress? Or is it scarcity over abundance? Do you think that YouTube has no room for you? Or do you feel like, yeah, there's a place for everyone? Or do you struggle most with the outcome? Are you so obsessed with the outcome, the results, that it doesn't lit you up anymore? That it doesn't makes you feel excited? It's just another stress moment. Why I encourage you to follow these questions is because when you see things clearly, if you see that, okay, my struggle right now is perfectionism. Okay, that reveals something. There is a limitation. It's actually just fear program disguised as perfectionism. It sounds better, like, yeah, but it's a value wanting to create perfect, but it's actually just a hidden, disguised limitation predicted by your old paradigm, by your ego. And your mindset literally determines what actions you take or don't take. A mindset of hesitation, procrastination comes from a mindset of limiting beliefs. A growth-oriented mindset, on the other hand, creates momentum. You experiment, you learn, and you grow. And momentum is the key of any growth. Okay, I am all about the energetic vibe, to tap into the flow from within ourselves. But I had this idea that I needed to wait for those magic portals to open for me to be able to create YouTube videos. And that left me often very scattered, because when I felt now it's the time to record, then the family were around and I had other things in my calendar. And when I had time, I was like, no, I don't want to do this right now. I'm not in the right vibe. I just binge watch Netflix. But with a change of mindset combined with a strategy of focused window time where I just force myself to create. And it's not about forcing in a negative perspective, like, okay, I will do it anyway. I'm like, okay, I will give this the minimum window and just do it and see what happens. And I would say 999 times out of thousand, when I open that window, the creative sparks flows. And the mindset that I am adopting is, it's just for a short period of time, and I have all those other strategies built around that mindset. But I also know that focus time on a narrow window basis is the small steps that together will build, the giant leap. So that is a mindset of mine. And why I'm sharing this with you is because whatever you are struggling with, you can master and adapt new mindsets and build, new strategies in your mindset so that it serves you. And this mindset serves me. So here's a quick mindset practice that you can apply already today so that you can change how you approach your channel and YouTube journey right away, starting today. So grab your journal. I'm all about the journals. Grab your journal and write down one fear that is holding you back from posting your next video, or one fear that is holding you back in this perfection trap. If you have the script, if you have recorded it already, just do your thumbnail and description and post it. The biggest growth, this is my tip, the biggest growth is not to sit on this and try to optimize what you have already created. Just release it, and the next time you do the next video, you have gained some new talents, some new energy perspectives for your growth. So moving back to what you wrote down the fear that is stopping you from posting your next video. Now challenge that with a counter statement. I allow myself to post imperfectly and still help people, and take on small immediate action right away. Just pause this video. Pause it. No, listen first to what I have to say, then pause it. Record a clip or outline, an imperfect script right away. Do it for 5 minutes just to see that you can capture ideas whenever you put your mind to it. So now pause, do it, and then come back. So I want to close with this little pep talk thingy. Your YouTube growth waits you. And remember this, mindset plus action is the magic key. That's the secret sauce. Mindset, action. Remember that mindset first. Not first in terms like you have to work on your mindset for 9 months, but apply that every single day. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or scared or imposter syndrome, remember who is in charge of your life. Is it your old conditioned mind or your mindset? Or taking control over your mindset? So if you found some new mindset tip that you feel like, yeah, this is something that I could apply right away, consider to subscribe, but also please let me know in the comments. I'm sharing my journey. I want to hear all about yours. I hope to see you in the next video. I will leave a link in the description below for this playlist that I've actually created, YouTube growth for your personal development and your online business. So check that out, and I see you in the next video.